What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dale here again, man. And I am extremely excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy to be making this video with you guys, man, because today I passed my CDL state exam test, man. Right now, man, we in school right now. My guys, they getting ready to go up next, man. Or start trucking and driving, man. They getting to go up next and get their CDL today too. But today I passed my test today, guys, man. And I'm gonna talk to you guys about how I did it, how I was able to do it, and stuff like that. Cause first time I failed, you guys wanna see the video about that. But man, so today, man, actually too. So with your CDL state exam, depending on whatever car you're driving, it's like 3 portions of your test. So if you pass, say 2 portions of the test and you fail one, good thing is you don't have to retake the whole test, guys. So you'll just have to sit here and you have to just retake the part that you failed, right? So that's a good thing. You don't have to sit here and restart. You don't have to do everything over. You can just go back and you just do the parts that you failed, not the parts that you passed. So that's an amazing thing. But, all right, so we have a few parts, right? You guys that's in CDL school right now, your instructor should be telling you about your pre-cab, your in-cab inspection, and he should also be telling you how that's one of the most important parts of the inspection, if not the important part, the most important part, because if you fail your in-cab inspection, you can't even continue with the test. You can't do your pre-trip inspection, nor can you do your parking maneuvers, anything like that. You fail your whole entire test if you fail your in-cab inspection at first. So at first, I did great with my in-cab inspection, man. I did a great job, man. I was sitting here, I was practicing it for the whole time I was in CDL school. I wasn't overlooking it. I wasn't just brushing off and stuff like that. So I was able to pass that easy. So after that, after I did my in-cab, you have to make sure you leave your lights on and stuff, right? Why do you have to leave your lights on? Because you leave your lights on, you can do your, you gotta check your lights and stuff afterwards. So my clearance lights, my marker lights, my, clearance and marker light, my reflector lights and stuff like that. I did amazing with that too, man. Talked about how it was amber in color, clear, working, no damage, working properly. Talked about how it was red in color as well. And then, my license plate light, that's a little clear in color for my truck. So I talked about that as well, and I got up out of there with that. And then I did my pre-trip. So my pre-trip inspection. What is your pre-trip? Let me show you guys. Let me show you quickly. Like I said, man, we at the yard now, man. I want to come to the yard, man, give my guys some good positivity, man. Give them some motivation, let them know, man, hey, you can do it too. You can pass too. So right here, this is I would do my pre-trip, right? So this is my big ass truck. Right here, you have my tandem axle wheel. You have my lug nuts, they are fully present. My hub oil seal is present. I'm not leaking from the outside or inside, stuff like that. Or say let's go right here, right? Because this is one of the parts I had to talk about too on the test. My reflector lights. I got reflector lights on both sides. I told the dude, I'm like, man, it's amber in color, working properly, not damaged. Then this is just little examples of your pre-trip inspection. My landing gear, right? They're fully raised at its proper level, and my feet are present. So if I come around right now, guys, you could probably see my guy doing inspection right now. See, they doing inspection right now. But like I said, so I did my pre-trip inspection. That was pretty good. I did that. I knocked that out the box, man. I was doing it so good to the point that the dude I was testing with, he kind of moved me along because he seen I was so knowledgeable on my pre-trip inspection that he just passed me right along and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. It was no problem. But right now, I had to do my parking maneuvers. So here's trucking school right now. Let me show you. This is your 90-degree parking. Gotta get into that box right there. It looks pretty hard. It is hard. It's not easy when you first start doing it, guys. So if anyone that's starting CDL school, don't get frustrated at first. Actually, you know what, guys? Let me tell you not to get frustrated. Get frustrated at first. Get mad, and use that to fuel you to keep going harder and to do better. Use that to fuel you. Use that to keep you on better, and use that to sit here and be like, you know what? I want to be better. I want to get it down packed. But don't use your anger and your frustration to make you stop or quit or anything like that. Because I always tell you guys, once you stop and you quit, you fail. You'll never quit, you'll never stop, you never fail. You just have lessons, you just learn it. So then right here, this is my favorite bad boy right here. Nobody's doing it right now, but the straight back. Why do I love the straight back? Because your straight back is the thing that is the most important, man. It's the most important park maneuver. It is also the most simple. So with your straight back, let me tell you guys, because this is what I had to do on my test. This is the first park maneuver I did. So after I did all my pre-trip, I did my end cap, I did all that stuff, I got to my straight back. Count the cones with me, right? So you start here. You see this cone up here? This cone right here is your stopping point right here, right? But you see these 6 cones back here? You pull all the way up, straight in, wherever you guys are taking your test at. It could be California, it could be Atlanta, it could be Michigan, it could be Arizona, it could be whatever. So depending on your test site, it may be a little different. So say on your test site, right, your cones right here are a little slanted, right? Say if it's a little slanted. It's not going to matter, because if you pull up and you get your tractor and your trailer straight, you can see both wheels on each side. You're able to maneuver and you're able to back up straight anyway. And you're able to like just turn my wheels slightly a little bit right or left, steer towards my problem, and I'm able to get it back in the thing. Because when I took my test, guys, I'm going to be honest. When I took the test, this shit low-key was kind of crooked. It was a little slanted at my testing site. Like, it wasn't just as straight as this. And then when you do your straight back, you have to go past all these cones, man. You have to go from here all the way back here. Let me show you where you stop at. When you pass your straight back test, or your straight back maneuver. You stop, you pass your test once you get the cones past this last cone right here. And on your test is gonna be 6 cones. Right here you see 7, but this is how you know you passed the test. Let me go back so you guys can see the full thing, right? You can see the whole tractor and trailer. You know you passed your test when you sit back here and you get that tractor and that trailer all the way back to these last cones right here. So after I did that, I got my girl in here doing the 90 right now. How you doing with that 90? She's shaking her head, but she a pro. Look, she's shaking her head. She's being modest for the camera, but she's a pro. She's getting it down pat. I'm so happy she's in here. I gave her a little advice about the test too. Like I would tell any of you guys that's watching this video. Once you get that truck and that trailer into that box, once you get into the box, the reason why I was able to pass my parking maneuvers on the first time and I didn't have to retake it, because once I got in the box like right here, say she gets it in the box, right? Let me show you guys. Once I seen that it was in the box, keep going back, get into that box. Once I seen it was in that box, I pulled up straight. Look, see what I seen? Pull up straight now. Wait. Pull up straight. Pull up straight. Because you got it in the box, right? Huh? You don't never really got to do nothing, right? But I'll tell you what I did to pass. Even if you ain't got to do nothing, pull up, get that tractor and that trailer straight. You get 2 free pull-ups on your test. So like I would advise anyone, pull up all the way to this cone and do your straight back. Get that tractor and that trailer straight. Go right a little bit. She said, I ain't have to do no pull-ups, right? That's what she just told me, guys. She said, I ain't have to do no pull-ups. On the test, I had it in the box, I ain't have to do no pull-ups. But I put it up anyway because, again, I get 2 free pull-ups. In the real world, I get unlimited pull-ups. There's so many people in my school right now who failed like on their parking maneuver test because they had that same mindset. They had that same mindset as, hey, I don't have to pull up. I can just whip it straight in there. I'm in there, right? I don't have to set back up. I don't have to pull up. I don't have to make sure I'm safe. I'll do the pull up for security. Even if I get it in there, like I said, I don't know everything, guys. Like I'm still learning this stuff too. But I want to make these videos and stuff so I can just be real. I can be honest with you guys, man. I can give you guys a blunt, honest, transparent, like reputation of how this stuff really goes out here, man. Starting from the ground up. So I didn't have to pull up on my test when I passed it the first time. I didn't have to pull up at all. I was already in the box. But I did it just because I could give myself that security of, okay, wow, pull up even though you're in the box. Get it in the box, Cordell. Get in the box, Dale. Now pull up and get straight. Pull up, make sure you can see both your tires on each side. And now I can just sit here and do the easy part. Straight back. Now I got it straight. I don't have to overturn too much. I don't have to be, I ain't got to do all that now. I can just sit up here now. I can get in the box. How do you know it's in the box? Keep your hand on the swivel in that truck. I'm looking outside it. I can see the trailer. I'm looking at my mirrors on both sides. On both sides, I see I have my trailer, my trailer in the box. So once I see that, pull on up, man. And look, guys, look. Honest right here, right? Just because you pull up, that does not make you less of a driver. Just because you use a pull up, that does not make you incompetent of a driver. Just because you use a pull up, that does not make you a bad driver. Look, man, I know a few truck drivers, man, who've been driving for years. And I watch them park in the real world. I'm at the yard now. I seen so many people park here, man, and every single time I watch them, man, I took note of this. They always pulled up, even when they didn't have to. They pulled up every single time, even when they didn't have to. So why would I not listen or learn from somebody who's been doing it for probably as long as I've been living? You know what I'm saying? It would be dumb for me not to listen and take heed to that. So that's why I want to make this video for you guys, man. When you get in your parking maneuvers, every time, if it's a straight back, if it's the offset, if it's the 90, once you get in that box, man, pull up, please, guys. Straighten that tractor and that trailer up. Get it straight to where you can see the tires, the back tires on both sides of both the mirrors. And you just do your straight back maneuver, man. I would you guys be careful and sorry later that you didn't do that. Like my girl here, she asked me earlier, like, hey Cordell, how did you pass your parking maneuvers on the first test? Because a lot of people in our school, again, they're failing on their parking maneuvers. We had a guy today, he lost 10, 12 points just on his straight back. I said, one, I didn't abandon a straight back as quick as everyone else. I made sure that I got my straight back down packed. I make sure every time I even do another parking maneuver, I always end up making it a straight back. Because it's so pivotal. You're not going to use your offset in the real world you're not going to use your 90 in the real world, but you're going to use your straight back. Shit, probably out of 1,000 times, 998 times you're going to use your straight back parking in an offset or a 90. So, like I said before, man, she asked me, that's why I had to sit here, I had to stop her today, like, hey, man, you asked me, I want to tell you again, once you get in that box, get straight, pull up straight, do your thing, don't rush it. So, all right, guys, so back to how I passed the test. I got the greatest teacher right here, too, man, the greatest teacher, man, the coolest cat on the yard, Big Pop, man, R-Star truck driver right here, man. Look, man, he's so helpful, man. And he told me so much stuff. Constructive criticism, man. Some people may take him talking like, oh, man, he's yelling. No, he's not. He's trying to tell you something better because best believe, guys, your instructors, they don't want to keep you here longer. They want to get students in, too. The longer you're here, the worse it is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Pop, man. Thank you, Rupee, man. Love you. If you see this video, man, thank you so much, man. And definitely shout out to my guy, LT. But back to how I passed the test, right? So, after I did my in-cab inspection, great. I did my pre-cab inspection, amazingly and great as well. And I did my my parking maneuvers. I passed all my parking maneuvers with flying colors because, again, the simple trick that I did. I got it in the box. Once I got it in the box and I seen it was in there, I pulled up and I got my tractor, my trailer straight, and I just turned into a straight back. And it was so simple for me. It made it easy, made it easier for me to pass. So then after that, I had my road part of the test. You know, while you're on the road, you get 30 points on the road, right? So when I'm driving a stick, guys, I didn't learn on the automatic, I'm driving a stick shift. So when I was on the road, I make sure I didn't make a couple mistakes that I made at first. Like for a prime example, as you guys want to see in the other video, I turned one time in my 8th gear. I turned a little bit too fast, and that was too fast. And that was a minute mistake, but but in the real world, if I had a load on my trailer and I turned that fast, even though I had hit the brakes and everything like that, and my truck started jumping, I could have tipped over that trailer. And then what would have happened to me, guys? I might have got fired from my job, maybe freaking sent to jail. Now I done messed up thousands of dollars in product, so I didn't want to do that. And then on one of my turns, I coasted on one of the turns again, like I told you guys. I'm gonna put that in the video, like you guys see in the other video. But so this time around, I made sure that I wasn't nervous, you know what I'm saying? I got all my jitters and stuff out because while I'm nervous, I've been practicing. I've been coming here every single day, not skipping any days of school and working on my craft, trying to get better at this every single day. So when I was here today, man, I was making sure that, you know, none of my gears was out of order or anything like that, that I'm taking my time when I'm shifting gears, so 1001, 1002, you know, I'm shifting really slow, looking at my RPM, making sure that my RPM is high enough, right? Because when you're shifting, you're up shifting in a stick, you want to make sure your RPM is between 17 and 20 while you're shifting your gear. So if I'm at my second gear, I want to get my RPM between 17 and 20. Now I go to third. Get it up again, get it 17 and 20. Now I go to fourth. Get up again, now I go to 17 and 20 again. I get up to 5. Splinter up. Make sure I put my splinter up. Now I go, like I say, 17, 20 RPM. Now I get it to 6 and so on. But now if I'm downshifting, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my RPM between 10 to 12 RPMs, right? So downshift, right? I hit my brake first. Why do I hit my brake first, Dale? You hit your brake first, guys, because while you're building, so best believe this, guys, while we're in the tractor and the trailer, we don't need to rush ever. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be rushing. We don't need to be going as fast as possible or not taking our time. So I hit my brake to slow my bad boy down. Let me get my miles per hour lower. Now at 25 miles per hour, because what's 2 plus 5? 2 plus 5 is 7. So now at 25 miles per hour, I can go to my 7th gear. Now I hit my brake again, get a little slower. I go clutch neutral. I get it down a little slower. Now I go to 6. You can turn in your 6th gear. It's a little fast, but you can turn in your 6th gear, especially if you have experience. You're able to turn in your 6th gear, you'll be pretty good. So I made sure I did great on my downshifting and my upshifting stuff, man. I made sure that I was checking my head on each turns, making sure I was signaling over the other lanes when I had the right of way and then everything was okay. So if I'm making a left turn and switching over to the left lane, I made sure there was no cars coming. It was proper. It was eligible for me to turn. It was safe for me to get in the left lane. I did that. When I got on my right lane, I did the same thing. You know, just make sure I'm looking at everything, man. Make sure your eyes are aware on the road because, again, we have this big machine that we're driving, man. As truck drivers, we're supposed to be better drivers than the most general drivers. So I made sure I did that as well. And also, what else did I do, guys? Also, just making sure you're just respectful, man. Listen to the instructor, whoever's teaching you, man. Even if they're nasty and they have an attitude or something like that, you make sure that you are respectful. You make sure that you are a good person, man. You make sure that you keep your spirit and your energy high. You don't never let nobody bring you down to their level, ever. You don't never, ever, ever let nobody bring you down to their level. So just doing that and stuff like that, just being respectful, listening to the instructor. Hey, man. Hey, when am I going to turn right, instructor? Hey, you turn right at the third light. So I asked him that a little early, so hey, I can know. At the third light, or as I pass this first light, I need to start downshifting. I did have to give myself enough time to downshift, so I don't have to be rushing to downshift in this tractor and this trailer. So I did that as well, man. What else did I do, guys? Pretty good on the road. But I didn't coast at all. I don't have any gears out of order, so meaning like in neutral and stuff like that, where I'm just coasting. I just made sure everything just was right, proper place and stuff like that. And I was listening. I was being very attentive on the road, so I did that, man. I was able to pass my test with flying colors, man. Like, I didn't do everything perfect, but the couple minute mistakes I did make, like I say, okay, a minute mistake you can make, just not even forgetting, so you're just being a little too nervous, you got the jitters. You can be if you have a 10 speed, you can be in your 5th gear, and you forget to put your splinter up while you're trying to go to 6. It's not gonna work because you're going to a higher speed. When I'm at a higher speed, I need to put that splinter up. And say I'm downshifting from 7 to 6 and 6 to 5. Once I go neutral after 6, if I hit clutch neutral and I go to 6, I gotta put my splinter down while I'm in neutral so I can get it over to 5. Now I make sure I'm at 5, my splinter is down because I'm at a lower gear, a lower speed. So that was like one minute mistake I had made, but I only did that like one time. Like I said, guys, I'm not perfect, man. I'm still learning every single day. But at the end of the day, I didn't get 30 points on my road test, man. And I passed it. I did a really good job, man, on it, man. I was really proud of myself. I was very happy, especially coming off of failing it the first time. And I was like, I was distraught at first. I was a little mad, but I used that for fuel. I didn't dread on it. I didn't reap on it. I didn't sit here all day and oh man, what the hell? This is the end of the world. No, I came back to school and I said, let me figure out what I have to do. Let me take accountability for my actions. What can I do to become a better driver? So next time this man can't fail me. Because then again, guys, you don't have to pay again either, man. You don't have to pay again and take that test again. Because at first, yeah, your school will pay for it the first time, but second time, man, or third time, you have to pay for it. So you don't want to do that, man. Because who has extra hundreds of dollars to be coming out their pocket, just throwing it away? You know, I could do something better with that, man. My birthday's coming up, guys. I could have brought me some drip or something, man. But no, guys, my Esquire family, man. I'm sorry I've been talking to you guys for a long time today, man, but I just really wanted to sit here and talk to you guys and let you guys know, man, like, I passed my CDL state exam, my state exam today. I did great on my NCAP inspection. I did great on my pre-trip inspection. I got all my lights and everything like that. my park maneuvers, I made sure I got in the box first before I didn't try to just whip it in there without no pull-ups. I use my pull-ups. You get 2 free pull-ups on your test, or sometimes you get 1. At the end of the day, when you do pull up, it's only 1 point. Take that 1 point, man, to pull up, man, and make sure you're straight, man. And I got on the road and stuff like that. And I did amazing on the road, man, on my road portion of the test, man. I wasn't going too fast. I wasn't going too slow. I was in the right gears at the proper speed. I was downshifting correctly. I was upshifting correctly. I was doing everything correctly, man. Not turning too fast in the fastest gear. Making sure whenever I turned, I was in 5 or 6 gear. And I was able to get out of here, man. Now I'm able to continue the journey, guys, and just go from here now. So, you know what I'm saying? So, guys, man, thank you guys for tuning me in today, man. And like I said, man, please subscribe, like, and comment, man. If you see this video, man, if you're new to the channel, man, please just stay tuned for the journey, man, because, man, more is to come, man. It's blessing, more blessings, man, more life, man, more is to come, man, more compliments are going to come in. And you guys are literally going to see me take this thing from the ground up to the top, man. So, all right, guys, man, this deal, man, from Esquire Trucking Logistics, man. I love you guys, man. See you, man.